second place, and the winner of the silver medal, representing the Philippines, Christopher Caluza.
Hello and welcome to Olympic Chat Series, where you will meet Olympic hopefuls, Olympians, Olympic medalists, also reminisce on past Olympics. Tonight, I'd like to introduce to you Olympic hopeful, three-time Philippine national figure skating men's champion, 2019 Southeast Asian Games silver medalist, 2019 Edu Sport Trophy gold medalist, 2014 Lombardia Trophy silver medalist, and the 2012 Bavarian Open bronze medalist, Christopher Caluza.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, welcome and welcome, and so good to have you. And how have you been? It's been a long time that I have not seen you. 2000 and what, 11? Was it? So
2012-ish.
12-ish. Okay,
Mm.
gotcha. Okay, so fill me in. What's been going on with you?
From when I competed or from when I left competition and came back.
All right, so let's start with right after you left competition. Yeah, let's start with that.
Okay. So I competed for the Philippines for 3 years, and then after 3 years, I decided to go into ice shows, just so I could see the world and see the world a different way. And I actually love skating on shows, and I enjoyed it because it was nothing to be judged on. It was just fun, and I made it as a good career. And then I came back to competition, finding out that the Southeast Asian Games was going to happen in the Philippines, and so I thought I'd come back for that.
Wow, cool. Uh, I want to find out what countries you visited.
Oh, there's over 20. Um,
Really?
well, yeah, I believe so. I believe I went to Jamaica, Haiti. I've been to um, most of Western Europe, like Spain, France, Germany, Austria. It's also out of skate. It's also part of my skating career as well.
Of course,
Um,
of course.
there's
But it's
a lot.
different when you're
It is.
there, yeah, on an exhibition rather than a competition where everything has to be rigorous. Is that how you, is that how it is on, versus competition and, and shows, of course.
Well, it shows you. It's always going to be rigorous because what we're doing is very physical and dangerous, and I mean, there's no judges there. It's just people watching and appreciating how good skating is, and they know that it's the most difficult
Hmm.
thing. Skating on ice while doing tricks, skating in spotlight, and
Hmm.
people just enjoy a good show mostly, and that's what I normally would think of competition now. Is just another ice show.
Gotcha. Just one last question on the ice show. Uh, how big was the ice surface?
Well, on cruise ship, it was tiny. If you add the four dots in the middle of the ice where the circle is, it's pretty small. But
Do you
we're
feel the boat
oh yeah,
sometimes?
oh yeah. Whenever we do hit like very bumpy waters, we just make it work. Yeah, it's a good place for me to start doing shows. The company I was working with was actually amazing, Willie B Tech, And recently, actually, I have friends who are actually going back on ship now because some things are starting to loosen up a bit. And yeah, it's exciting.
Cool, cool. Just really quick. Hello, Louise, from New Zealand. Thank you so much for dropping by. So good to see you. Thank you, thank you. So let's talk about like how was it going back to competition after
Years
doing shows
away,
that.
years away. Oh my goodness, it was. Mm, that's all I could say. Mm. But it was good. It was actually fulfilling. It was very rewarding because it's something not a lot of people would do, and I felt like I had a responsibility for the Philippines, especially because I was their national champion, and there's not a lot of skaters. So, why not come back? Because I have options. If skating doesn't work out, I can always do something else.
Hmm. So, all right. Are you like your training regimen, was it twice as much, or pretty much training the same, amount like you were before?
Pre-COVID,
Yes.
I am doing it more. I'm doing more, but it's pretty much the same. It's all the same.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'm just doing enough of what my body could handle.
Mm. A lot of skaters that as they get older, they start talking about their bodies, and taking care of it, and making sure that you don't push yourself. And like, could you describe more, like a little bit, as what you went through? I'm just so curious, and especially you're doing so much difficult stuff on the ice.
Well, you have to take care of yourself because we only have one body, and you know, in skating, body is our asset, and we have to make sure we, you know, eat right, we warm up right, we have to make sure we are recovering right, and you have to, whatever you put in your body, it just affects everything. Even when you think too much, or if you don't practice your breathing exercises, it affects your whole body as well.
Mm, wow.
Yeah.
So
And I
I'm
do a lot
just.
of stretching as well, so that's a big thing is stretching, and also doing aerobic exercises helps a bit for me. I don't go do plyometric exercises like I did when I was young, so I just have
Mm.
to be gentle with my body.
Have you done something differently, a new form of exercise, or just anything that you never did done before, as part of preparing
I did more
off
ballet.
ice?
I did more ballet
Oh.
exercises now. Actually,
Mm.
it's
The,
actually nice because I have friends who are ballet dancers and they do bar every day just so that they could keep their body moving, keep their bodies restored.
wow.
Hmm.
Like, how long do you do ballet? Usually like an hour or something.
Yeah, an hour. I wake up at 4 in the morning to eat breakfast till 5, then 5 till 6 ballet.
Ah, six. Gotcha, gotcha. Do you find it very zone wise that you could just like escape when you're doing bar exercises?
Kinda. my body still my body still hurts, but it helps a bit, to activate muscles that you never know you could use.
Mm. So when you go to the Philippines, what's your favorite things to do?
Uh, I like going to the Mall of Asia, of course, and I like this, and I'd like normally to see my family in Bohol, but I haven't seen them in years. I like going to, I like exploring with friends pretty much, and I like to eat.
How is that gonna work out? You eat a lot more after you're long, right?
Well, I eat in general. I eat anything in general, anytime, any place.
Well, okay. Well, I'm just curious in terms of, like you said, food wise.
Hmm.
Uh, have you tried anything out of the ordinary to eat, to food wise in the Philippines? I'm just curious.
Well, I grew up with this. I ate balut, of course. It's my parents said it was a dinosaur egg when I was like 5, so I'm like, okay,
Now,
balut
question: Did you eat it in the dark or did you eat it under fluorescent lights
in plain sight with
in
light.
plain sight? Oh my goodness, Luis! Thank you so much for the high five award. Thank you, thank you. The reason why I even mentioned that because uh, in the Philippines they sell it at night, only at night.
Ah.
And so people are outside because not everyone had air condition, and so they would just be outside chilling with their friends, their family,
Mm,
and then the balut guy would be coming in from the streets, and then we would eat it in the street, and sometimes it's not well lit, so that's the
mm.
perfect setting. So I've always done that, and so one time I decided, okay, let me just take this in and then go inside, and so that was the biggest mistake I've ever done, because as soon as I got the juice and then I look, I'm like, oh no. Yeah. Okay,
Good
so
stuff.
that's good stuff. Good stuff. My goodness. So going into this COVID times, how are you handling things?
Well, I kind of prepared myself mentally for this. I was in Korea for four continents, but before I went to four continents in 2020 February, I didn't know what coronavirus was, and I found out a week before, and I'm like, great. So I had to get myself mentally prepared because I knew it was going to get worse anyway. So, because not a lot of people know about it, and not a lot of people, there's no cure for it at the
Right.
moment.
At that
So,
time. Yeah.
so I have to, you know, I kept my, I've kind of trained myself for this moment because spent a lot of time in isolation when I was away on
Mm-hmm.
on cruise ships, and most of the time, and I like being alone a lot, and yeah, but it's nice that we're starting to slightly open up here in California because
Oh,
there's millions of people who are receiving their vaccines, and I am now fully vaccinated.
yay.
Yay.
Okay, Naomi. Sorry, inside joke. Uh, yeah, so what do you have any thoughts on this upcoming season? Do you have, like, I know you prepare for many situations already. And so yeah, what are you what are you thinking?
Well, this season it's gonna be taking one step at a time, pretty much, because I don't know what I'm gonna expect. All I could do is train as smart as I can,
Mm-hmm.
and so right now, I since we've been having skating going on, I'm trying to balance work, coaching, and then um, training myself as well, and I've
Mm-hmm.
been able to do that. So, yeah, I'm just doing the best I can, taking one step at a time.
Gotcha, gotcha. Uh, so coaching. So tell me, how many students do you have, and what are the ages and stuff?
Well, I teach mostly classes. Take on like main students is kind of hard, especially when you're a traveling skater or someone who's been training many hours just so I could train. But
Mm-hmm.
at the moment, I just started having one student right now. I haven't had like many students. Like I'm not like super high level coach. I'm still a figure skater myself, so I can't really take all these people in. I will I will go mental, because you not only have to deal with students, but you have to deal with parents, and you have to deal with other things. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you have to be very smart about it.
Yeah, and what Chris is talking about, just to a little bit elaborate on things, to take on a student, it is definitely a full-time job, as you not only oversee their on ice training multiple times a day, but also their off ice, and it takes it really takes a lot, and that's why you see a lot of you may see one skater with two to three coaches as part of their entourage.
Oh
It's
my
you
gosh,
know
never again. Never again. Oh my gosh. I I wonder how what I put my parents through having all those coaches. Like at the moment I'm not being coached by I have coaches, but I'm not having lessons with them at the moment because
Mhm,
at the moment I'm doing it myself.
mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
I haven't had a coach since 2019, so I have to depend on myself more because I'm the
Mm,
one pushing myself.
right. And at the end of the day, no, at that time, you skate alone and you don't actually have your coach with you. You've heard,
Yep.
everyone heard that on television before. And I'm just laughing at because you couldn't contain yourself. Like, you
Hmm.
really had three, like, one doing your hair or something and one
No.
carrying your bag.
Like I had my main coach, and then I had um, another main coach, which she oversees like choreography stuff that I do,
Mhm.
and then she helps as well, polish it out. And then I had one um, what's called technical color coach. I'm like looking back now, I'm like I could have done this myself.
See, that's the
Like
joy of being older because, who knows your
you don't
body
de-
more than you do.
yeah, you learn to pretty much do it on your own. You have to do it on your own sometimes, just because so that you have to show your coach you care, and you have to show your coach how passionate you are. So you have to pretty much do a lot of things yourself.
Mm.
God,
Now,
can't believe I had that many coaches. What's wrong with what ice
well,
skating? God.
well, because I think when we are young and you haven't gone through all the things that you have, we always had these things in the back of our head. Are we doing this part right? Are we doing this one just okay? And I guess maybe
Yeah.
that's what our mentality was.
Mhm.
And we were always feeling so dependent on someone else's eyes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But then you start
Hello,
learning
Rain.
about your own self as well.
Mhm. Now, from one little snowplow Sam basic skills skater to an elite skater, I do wanted to ask you just like a couple of things that I've been always curious about. Uh, I know you spend what 4 to 5 hours on ice in total. Ow,
Sorry.
Christopher. Go ahead. What?
Sponsored by Skull Candy. It's good stuff. Yeah, 5 hours? No, not anymore.
Not
My
anymore.
body can't handle that.
So,
No.
so how long? Like, how much do you spend
I
time on ice?
train now that I'm older. I have to train smart with my body, so I normally train an hour in the morning, and then I do workout in the afternoon. But sometimes there are days that I do have time to go in the afternoons to train.
Oh, so just 1 hour. Okay.
Sometimes 2 hours in the morning, 1 hour and 1 hour in the afternoon, but it depends on how my body's feeling because I have to take care of it.
Right. And what the ratio of run throughs from short and long?
Uh, it fluctuates every week. Sometimes two
Mm-hmm.
each, sometimes one, then two of the other one, then two of the other one, then one.
I see. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Is there a specific thing where, like, choose you warm up with the short program or you warm up with the long program? Like, how do you usually go through that stuff?
I usually do my free program.
That over with. Gotcha. Okay.
No,
Uh,
it's just it's for me. It's better for stamina. That's why that way
mhm.
short programs are easier for me to do because it's just 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 50 seconds anyway. Just
Mhm.
yeah, it's just a long free program.
And the long free program is how long?
Well, back then it was 4 minutes and 30 seconds plus or minus 10 seconds, but now, um, in after Pyeongchang Olympics, it's now less than 30 seconds. So I lost 30 seconds of choreography, breathing time, and one more jump element. But like
Whoa.
they took out one jump element though. But yeah, it's pretty fast. It goes by fast though. But I do miss that extra 30 seconds of breathing.
Wait, what is the maximum again? I'm sorry, I'm so bad at math. So 4 minutes and what?
4 minutes, 4 minutes plus or minus 10 seconds.
Like a lady's long.
Pretty much.
Did the
But
ladies get adjusted or is the same?
no, it's the same. I mean, the ladies can compete against the men pretty much with all the quads are doing these days.
Well, so, yeah. So, oh, okay, wow. And what did you say about taking off one jump?
Yeah, they took off one jump element. We had 8 jumps, and now we have 7.
Okay, and how many combos?
Same 3 combos and one
Okay.
jump combo, all that jazz. Just took out one.
Okay, gotcha. I am just so curious because I have not read one single rule book. You know how those ISU rule books are with the dashes on what they got rid of and what's the addition. I used to be just, just for fan's sake, looking over those things and even the US figure skating ones.
Mm-hmm.
But I have not seen anything on paper or even online since Sochi. Um, I've been doing other stuff. So I,
Sometimes it's best to get away from figure skating. To be honest.
it felt a little freer to actually explore the world, because your head has been, head in general has been so focused on the rink and everything about your skating and stuff. And I got out like, ooh, there's
Right.
something out here.
Yeah. There, there's different kinds of boba. Oh my gosh. There's something
Boba
called.
tea.
Yeah, I didn't know that. All I had was taro most of my life.
Oh, taro. Those are
Taro boba.
good.
And
Brown
then
sugar boba tea?
yeah, and when I oh actually I tried that. It's good stuff. It's really sweet but good. And
Yeah.
I remember when I was going to Asia for during my contracts, and I've never seen this much matcha and trying it in all different forms. It's just, and I grew up in an Asian house, but like I never like took the time to get Asian food.
Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, your scarf is talking, by the way, with your mic. I'm kidding. I'm just no. It's just a little shuffling here and there, and
Sorry,
no,
I
please.
try not to make a loud sound for y'all.
Oh, that's right, because my ears. Thank you. It would be the third time you do it. No kidding. I joke around with Chris. Wait, 2011 when I met you, at Manila. Yeah, yeah. I met Chris in Manila
You
and
did, yeah.
for Philippine nationals. It was, I think, the first time that me and you were at the Mall of Asia. Really huge, and
Mm-hmm.
of course, first thing that we did was we ate, of course, right?
I
There's
mean,
nothing.
it's nice to have authentic Filipino food. Coming from a authentic place. You know,
I mean,
I swear people around here just use that word loosely.
what
Authentic.
authentic?
But some people here just use that word saying, I'm like, this is not authentic. This is here.
Oh my goodness. So I was able to go with you in 2011, but of course you went 12 and 13, and you explored,
Mhm.
a lot more around the country, right?
Yes.
Mm.
I went to Bohol actually my first time in 2012. Yeah, in November 2012 I went there, and it's actually so much nicer. It's so quiet, and you see the whole beautiful chocolate hills and the little cute tarsier. And
What?
yeah, you know, those little monkeys with the big eyes.
Really?
Yeah, they're cute.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, they're
okay,
cute.
okay.
And my mom actually has a house there now, so I'm gonna see if I can visit one of these days.
How did you get there? I'm just curious because geographically my head is lost.
I just took an airplane, went south, and that was it.
Oh, okay, a domestic. So it wasn't a
Yeah,
drive-through. I know people in Philippines must be like, what the hell is wrong with you, Tim? You don't know your geography? Like, no, I
I
don't.
mean you've lived in America longer, so
And even when I was in Philippines, I didn't actually travel outside of the Luzon area or
mm,
took any domestic flights. My first flight was coming here in the US.
mm.
Um, so you know, I want to go there and actually uh, watch nationals
If it does happen,
if it
if
does
it does
happen.
happen.
And oh, one thing that I want to ask you because I totally forgot about this whole uh, how this works. Now, there's a qualifier in Germany. What is that?
The Nebelhorn Trophy.
Nebelhorn Trophy. Okay, so in terms of that trophy, did what top 24
No. um,
or
so
a point system now?
so when it comes to qualifying for the Olympics, we have the World Championships. The first qualifier is the World Championships a year before the Olympics, which is
Okay.
Worlds, and the depending on how many spots they have, sometimes top 24 can go possibly,
Mm-hmm.
but if certain spots are earned, you have to earn the spot somehow. Then and then they go to the second competition, which is Nebelhorn Trophy. Normally
Okay.
and I believe top six, or there's only six spots to get the Olympic spot for the country, not for the skater, but for the country.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, when it depends on, and if a country competes that already earned their spot, they secure their spot there. But they get there, but there's still six spots, I believe, just enough for other countries to get.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Understandable.
Don't quote me,
Um,
but I could be wrong.
no, 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 no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll definitely have to do my homework on that. And why I didn't do my homework on that, I have no idea. Sorry. All right, because yeah, I've just always been wondering about that. And this afternoon I was like, okay, you have your nationals as well. Why can't you? I thought we qualify from. I guess what? It's just so confusing because you have to go to a national competition like that's your last one before the games, right?
The Olympic Games.
Supposedly, yeah.
Well, there's exceptions to some people.
I see.
It's happened
Okay,
to it's not it's happened to other countries as well. But
gotcha.
like even when you do compete at nationals, it's not it's not a
Guaranteed.
it's not a place where you'll earn your Olympic spot. You have to earn it your whole 4 years of competing. But it depends on the federation. Any federation, pretty much, are they have their own what's called their own criteria.
I see. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. So on a different segue topic, is there something that you'd like to share?
What that I'm what
Oh, I don't know.
I'm pretty out there. Just saying.
Oh, speaking of out, what?
Well, I'm gay. Hello.
Uh,
I've been out there for a while.
yeah, I saw an article and it's like, oh yay. So
I mean,
I
I've been out since 2016, so I'm like, what?
well, here's the thing is like no one actually you know not everyone knows,
Oh
and
yeah.
everyone is still politically correct X, Y, and Z, certain parts. But yeah, so how's it feel to be out and about?
It's nice. I don't mind at all. It doesn't change me as a person, but it does help.
Hmm.
Um, it carries a whole weight, that was on your shoulders for a long time, and then skate. It made my skating better because I could feel more free,
Hmm. Gotcha.
and and I do and I do like the fact that I can be myself anywhere, anytime.
Good, good. How about your music choices? What are your music choices for this coming season? I'm just curious.
I'm still deciding on what I want to skate to because there's so many different kinds of music that I want to skate to, but it's just gonna be depending on how I feel. But I did love my program I did for my comeback season, so I, it's one of my favorite pieces I've done. So
What pieces was that? I didn't
it's the one I did um, for my comeback. It's I on my short program I skated to Claire de Lune,
click. Mm.
and then I skated to La Ta Vue du Ciel.
Oh,
That's the song.
fancy.
That's the song that Iona Savchenko and Bruno Massa skated to.
Sorry, I don't watch pairs too much. Um,
But I was looking for music, and I'm like, huh, I wonder what I'll find around pairs and ice dance. There we go.
well, would you ever do Samson and Delilah?
Or Cleopatra.
Ooh, Cynthia Panoff,
An
2010.
homage to Michelle. I mean,
Oh.
I would do a cover program for just for that. In that dress, in the dress that she wore. But I
Michelle,
don't know. No, I know. I don't think so.
he wants
But
to borrow your Tosca dress. And the thing is, he's your size, so he could fit in it.
I met her once. I don't really remember like what she fully looks like, but like she looked very fit. I was like, she did, and I remember that day I met her the first time ever.
What
I
year?
It was actually the year I met you. It was the first year. It was the year I started competing for Philippines. I'm like, this must be good luck if I met the queen. So, I
Where
I
at Artesia?
yeah, I met her at a rink once, and then she was just skating, and then I was like, oh my gosh, that's Michelle. She didn't jump, but it was Michelle. You know what I mean?
My
And
God.
I was like, I gotta work harder. I gotta look good. I can't embarrass my coaches.
So you got to skate with her during the session?
Yeah, it was nice.
Wow. Did you always like, okay, I have to make sure that she's not gonna come towards me, that kind of thing?
Luckily, I didn't do programs, so
Oh, was she doing programs?
no, she's just skating, being
Oh,
Michelle
okay.
Kwan.
I know. I'm such a Michelle geek that did she do her spiral? I'm just curious.
I don't remember actually. It's a
Boy,
lie. I don't remember.
I know. I'm kidding. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for going on live with me. And I'm really hoping that we could do this again soon. And the thing is, I'm always so curious on your journey, and definitely.
I live a very boring life. It may look pretty with all the filters on Instagram, but it's all a facade.
Yeah, no need to further, but because yeah, definitely it is a very quiet life, and the only time that you are is when you do your programs.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. So next thing for isn't everything on Instagram? Yes, and I am going to put Chris's Instagram on the chat really quick. All right, there we go. Okay, copy and paste. All
Yeah, I
right.
mean, like, people just try to compare their lives on Instagram, and I'm wondering, I've met this person in real life. This is not real. Like, I've met people who are seen as nice, or like people have seen as sweetheart, but I'm like, you have not worked with them before, hon. You don't know anything.
People really
uh,
like the
like
behind the
for real,
scenes.
like I'm like there's so much that not be a lot of people know about these people, and I'm like, next swipe, swipe.
Not fooling anyone.
No, no, I kind of grew up out of skating, so I kind of see people at a certain way now.
Okay. All right. Good, good,
Yeah.
good. Oh, because I have back aches and had sore backs for a long time because of teaching. Don't pick
Oh
kids up.
yeah.
especially on Olympic year. Please don't.
Well, luckily, we're gonna figure out what to do with kids because the rank I'm skating in, it's very we're gonna have classes soon, but I don't know when yet. I just know that I have to be careful because
Yeah.
we're still at a pandemic. Even though I'm fully
Yes.
vaccinated, I still need to keep away from some people.
How do we do that? Wow. I mean, I've seen things on videos on skating classes, and it just looks the same. Everyone is just covered in their mask. That's about it. I
Uh,
guess you just shove one of the cones here. Hold this, and go
I
across
don't,
the
I
ice.
don't, I don't, I don't know any other ice rink system, but I know that I will have my own in place.
Well, good to
Gotta be
protect your back.
smart. Gotta be,
uh,
gotta be
yes.
smart.
So what
Uh,
do you do on weekends, by the way?
well, I'm never saying no to going out again. So after last year and the year before when I was competing again, I stopped going. I didn't go out drinking. I didn't drink a whole year until after Sea Games. But I oh no, actually I lied. Four continents in 2020. But I'm never going out again. I'm never gonna say no to going out again because I feel like I'm always stuck in my house doing nothing, and I need to spend time with my friends who support me, and I need to catch up with them.
Um, since
I
it's
like I like
public
I like seeing
information,
people.
though, how old are
Hmm.
you now, Chris?
Well, I'm turning 31 this year.
Ah, you are in the threes.
I mean,
Yay!
I don't look it, but hey,
I know.
you know our genes, right?
Yep, yep. Lane,
You still look the same after how many years I haven't seen you.
I
It's
still
like
look the same as
time.
2011.
Yeah, it's like time paused, like for a lot of people.
For
Well, for
both of
some,
us.
not all.
Yes,
In
so Chris.
2020, it looks like time went by so fast, and so did some people.
Yep, yes, he's 30. I'm 41. Wait, when do you turn 31?
July.
Ah, cool. Okay, so you're Leo. I don't care about those stuff. It's just
No, I'm a Cancer.
oh, oh, ugh, whatever.
Ah!
Okay.
Oh,
So
you think I look
again,
19? Oh my goodness.
ah,
I wish. You know what my body looked like when I was 19 to 21? It was snatched. And now I look like a man again.
you're finally a man.
Hey,
I'm kidding. Hey, you said it, not me.
I I know, I know.
Oh my
Like
goodness.
back then, I remember I was going to a party at this hotel, and Lil Wayne was DJing, I believe, and
Who?
Lil Wayne,
I don't know who
you
that
know,
is.
he's a rapper, I believe, and
Good for him.
he was DJing, and I was at this cabana with my cousins, and uh, I was in this cabana with my cousins, and the server was so scared to serve me because she thought I was not of age. And then when I when she got her manager asked me to come over and show my ID, and I'm like, ah, great.
Savor it, because
I
when you're
know.
50 years old, you'll be craving for it.
No, but like people now don't even card me because they actually a lot of people know me.
Good.
I'm kind of a regular in some places.
Ah, that's nice. Ah, well, at least you could still drink. As I got older, my tolerance just went.
Well, it depends on some people how they've been doing it. You have to be smart about it.
Mm. But I did at one point. I was a really good when I drink, and I could still do a double axle off ice.
Oh my gosh, I've seen people do crazy things. By the way, folks, drink responsibly. Don't be one of those.
Yes.
We like to see you smile the next day.
What?
Maybe some of us. Maybe some of us.
Oh my goodness. So Chris and I will be doing some little sessions here and there, carry over our conversation and kind of recycle slash refresh. We will be going on Twitter Spaces and we will be going on Instagram Live. Um, yeah, and then I'm gonna have Chris a couple of more times before going into the season, especially just to check in with him and definitely wishing you all the best there with you.
Thank you. It's nice having me on here.
It's fun,
I always
right?
wanted I always wanted to do radio stuff actually before, but
Really.
yeah, I mean, like it's something. It's I wouldn't know what to talk about, but it's definitely something I would have an interest in.
Hmm. Did you download Twitter? Yes, I saw you
Yes,
did tweet.
yes, I
Um,
did. Ew. But
listen,
ew.
chill. After you are done with your Olympic season, you'll be relying on this thing.
I
Uh,
know. I'm so
uh,
lazy though. It's so boring, and I love blue, but it started getting boring.
it's not just post anymore. You could really do the radio thing, but they're gonna roll out as much as possible as to do the audio thing. Uh,
Mm.
on your thingy, does it have a plus or a feather?
Uh,
I'm just
what?
curious. Uh,
I don't. I don't
okay,
know.
all right.
I
I
can't
want
really
you to.
see much in that tiny little screen.
Sorry. Okay. Well, let me
I thought
know
it was
on
good.
when we get off if you have a plus or you still have the feather thing if you are going to tweet. If you have the plus, that means you could do spaces audio for as long as you want.
Oh,
Other
interesting.
it is, yeah, and Filipinos are loving it so much. They would go 3 to 4 hours on just on spaces chatting.
Just what do they even talk about?
A lot of things because you have at least 10 hosts. They alternate, and the people that come in as listeners and become and get invited to speak, uh, you could have at least up to 150, as whole 3 hour session type of thing or more.
Yeah, that's interesting
Yeah,
stuff.
live radio. Yeah, you said you wanted to talk. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, we'll try that to. You know what? We're gonna try to do something maybe for 15 minutes after we hang up here. What are you doing now?
It's hot. That's why I need a drink of water right now.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, all right. So I'll message you on Instagram and maybe we'll do something. And so thank you again, Chris. Everyone,
Thank you.
live viewers, replay viewers, absolutely pleasure having you here. Excuse me, miss. Thank you, Lane. Thank you, everyone. All right, I'm gonna cover you before you do something else.
It's my only chance to get silly.
Oh my goodness. All right,
Yeah.
Christopher. Goodbye.
Bye. See you
See
later.
ya.